Greetings and welcome to Lisa Lives and happy Valentine's Day to everyone. And today I am doing a tag video. I was asked by my friend Leo from Geek Legion of Doom. I will link his channel and his tag in the description. This is a fun one for Valentine's Day, folks. Nothing serious, just something to lighten the spirits a bit, and God only knows we need that at the moment. This is, as you've seen from the title, my top 10 celebrity crushes of all time. And Leo invites anyone that wants to do this to do it. Let's spread around a bit of fun today. Let's make it a day to think about all those beautiful people in the world. And obviously, if you credit Leo from Geek Legion of Doom when you do the tag, much obliged. Okay, I couldn't do 10. I am going to just give you some special mentions quickly. I won't spend a long time on them, but it was impossible, folks. When we talk all time, there were people I had big crushes on as a child, but I don't anymore. Where would they come on my list? People I liked when I was a teenager, but I don't anymore. So I'm going to mention a few of those for you, just to give you a little chuckle. So I am getting on in the years a bit. My age starts with a 4. We'll not go any further than that. That's depressing enough as it is. So when I was a child, my big crushes centred around television. Eric Estrada of Chips fame. I was a big Chips fan as a little girl. Eric Estrada was one of the Motorcycle Police. If you're younger, you will have no idea who I'm talking about. Scott Bakula of Quantum Leap fame. Quantum Leap is probably still my favourite TV show of all time. And when I was a little bit older, we have to make a special mention of Kevin Sorbo, who played Hercules in Hercules: The Legendary Journeys. The man, he's beautiful. But it was pointed out to me, if you're from the UK, you will know who I mean here. His face looks like Richard Madeley. Richard Madeley is a UK TV chat show host, and when someone told me that, I just couldn't forget it, so I just don't look at Kevin Sorbo the same anymore. So, now they're out of the way, let's get on to my top 10 celebrity crushes of all time. Okay, we're not there yet. Right, special mentions. I'm just going to give you a list. I'm not going to go into any detail. I've got them written down here. These guys almost made the list, didn't quite. David Bowie, David Coverdale, Michael Hutchence, Johnny Depp, Tom Cruise and Aldous Hodge. Those guys are all very beautiful. They almost made the top 10, they just fell short a little tiny bit. So really, for real now, here's the top 10. So at number 10 goes to, and this is someone that I don't particularly find attractive these days, but as a teenager growing up for many years, Jon Bon Jovi. He was the first man with long hair that I saw and thought, oh my goodness. So Jon Bon Jovi started the fixation with tight trousers and long hair that pretty much survived all the way through my teens into my 20s, so he had to make this list somewhere, and he comes in at number 10. At number 9 is one that maybe not everyone will know, but I'm hoping you horror fans will be aware of, a gentleman called Udo Kier. These days he's a little bit older, but in his younger years he played a absolutely drop-dead gorgeous Dracula. Very attractive man, very intense eyes. He just has a je ne sais quoi. He's got something about him that puts him at my number 9. Number 8, the man had to get into this list somewhere. I really have cared not a jot for people that hate him. Nicolas Cage. I love the man. I think he's beautiful. I think he's funny. I think he is a fantastic actor. I think he has released some real stinkers of movies over the years, but I will watch them anyway. It's Nicolas Cage, folks. So he's my number 8. At number 7, there are only a couple of ladies on this list, but I couldn't not talk about Angelina Jolie. Probably one of the most beautiful women ever put on this earth. Is there anything wrong with her? I can't see it. Angelina Jolie is just, to me, epitomises beauty in a woman. I find her stunningly attractive, so she comes in at my number 7. A little story about Angelina Jolie. When I managed a Blockbuster store many years ago, one of my staff fell out with me because I bagged the Tomb Raider Lara Croft stand-up before he got to it. He was most distressed. I was a woman in my 20s, he was a teenage lad wanting to know what a woman in her 20s wanted with a cardboard cutout of Lara Croft Tomb Raider. I got there first, what can I say? Okay, so number 6 is a slightly lesser known one, is Vincent Perez. Now, this isn't so much just for the guy. I have included this in my list because he is my favourite romantic movie character of all time. He plays a character called Yankov in a movie called Amy Foster, also known as Swept from the Sea. This is a movie also starring Rachel Weisz, who in this movie looks more beautiful than she's looked in any movie ever, in my opinion. And he plays a Russian heading for America to make his fortune, and he shipwrecks on the coast of England. And so begins a romance between this girl, Amy Foster, and himself. And he is the most loving, beautiful, just the character. My idea of perfection in a man is the character of Yankov in Amy Foster Swept from the Sea. So he gets my number 6. So my number 5 is someone that's that little bit more well known, Adrian Brody. Most notably probably from The Pianist, also Summer of Sam, but he did pop up in The Predators looking a little bit buff, which he didn't need to be. The man is beautiful regardless. Yes, he's got a big nose. This has been pointed out to me. I like a man with a big nose, what can I say? Adrian Brody is my number 5. Number 4 goes to the only other lady on my list, and this is Juliette Lewis, who I have had a massive girl crush on from as long as I can remember, from being a young teen. When I discovered that she fronted rock bands, my world just blossomed. I saw her completely accidentally live supporting The Darkness in Manchester a lot of years ago, and on the basis of that, myself and my husband went to see her several times since, and she is unbelievable. The woman throws herself off stage in bikinis onto the hands of the audience. How she has got the balls, just let's say it, I have no idea, but she's all woman. She's incredible, she's ballsy, she's sexy, she's a fantastic actress. Juliette Lewis is my number 4. I've only got 3 to go, folks. We're getting there. Number 3 goes to someone that probably no one will know, is lead singer from my favourite band Backyard Babies, Nikki Borg. I have a thing about musical guys. Anyone that can write beautiful lyrics, anyone that can play instruments. Nikki Borg obviously does both. He's in my favourite band. I usually, to be fair, gravitate towards darker haired guys, but in this case, Nikki Borg is as blonde as they come. He's Swedish, and he is my number 3. Number 1 and number 2 were very, very easy for me. The rest required a bit of work, but number 2 goes to Steven Tyler, the lead vocalist of Aerosmith. And again, someone that I have followed and been very much a fan of all my life. He has stayed the distance, whereas John Bon Jovi kind of sold out a bit, you know, became a bit of a pop artist. Steven Tyler has always kept that rock edge. He is as beautiful now as an older man as he was when he was young. I just can't fault the guy. I think he's beautiful. I love his voice. I love his sense of humour. I love his little cheekiness. So yeah, of all the rocker guys there, Steven Tyler stands the test of time. So he comes in at my number 2. And we've reached it, number 1. And let's just look at this. Let's just look at this man. Pete Steele from the band Typo Negative, who sadly is no longer with us. This man is the epitome of physical perfection. It's maybe really shallow, but let's face it, this is a really shallow tag, and one I'm very happy to participate in, because yeah, there's nothing wrong with looking at these beautiful people. That's all it is, looking at some beautiful people. The hair, the body, the voice, the talent, oh my goodness, it goes on and on. This man did a spread for Playgirl. Just let's say nothing was left to the imagination, and not a lot of girls were very disappointed by that spread, because yeah, it was very impressive. But just let's appreciate some photographs of Pete Steele. I mean, oh, what is not to love about this man? He is my number 1 in terms of looks, in terms of celebrity crushes. So there you have it. Just let's slide in there, The Witcher season 2 is coming soon, so that's something for the ladies to look at also. I have to say, and I had this conversation with a lady when I went to give blood recently. Oh, have you seen that Witcher? And I says, yes, I have. And she said, mind you, in an Irish accent, mind you, I didn't like him as Superman. And I says, yeah, well, the thing is, he grimes up good. So you've heard the expression, scrubs up well. Henry Cavill, grimes up good. The Witcher, all day long. Superman. So there you have my top 10 with a few added extras, celebrity crushes. I welcome you all to do the tag. It's a lot of fun. It would be fun to see your answers. It's not something to take very seriously. It's just a bit of light-hearted reprieve on Valentine's Day. We can't get out. We can't, if you want to go for meals and all that stuff, we can't do it. Let's have a bit of a laugh. Let's even have a couple's top 10. I'm still trying to talk my other half into doing it. I don't know if he will, but we shall see. So Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments if you want to, or even better if you want to do a video. Thanks for watching. Over and out from Lisa Loves.